Gentlemen of the press, ladies and gentlemen, my dear wife, the First Lady, Yalakara. Feel it. At the beginning of the administration, it was hard the way you approached the reform. But I am glad tonight that you give credit to that reform. You nearly stopped me from reading then. But I had to summon courage that as one of you in the saddles, I must read you, I must hear you, I must feel you. And I read you every morning sincerely ever since then. Some of our founding fathers were journalists. They established the newspapers to fight the cause of our independence and to shape the course of our nation. Let me assure you that my administration remains committed to ensuring that you have access and the resources and freedom to your job excellently and in accordance with the Constitution. I thank you very much. That we must not undermine our country with irresponsible reporting. We will have no safe space left if we did. At the time when our nation is tackling security threats, neutralizing thousands of criminal elements, and rescuing hostages, the media should not become amplifier for those who wish to harm us. They want us divided. They want you and I to be afraid of one another. We will not surrender to their whims and crises. The media must resist the temptation of becoming megaphones for terrorists and kidnappers. We must protect our nation. Tonight, we gather not as adversaries, but as partners in the service of our democracy and our people. Yes, there is often tension between the government and the press, but that is the nature of democracy. The government must act, the media must watch. The government must explain, the media must question and back when necessary. It is this healthy tension that strengthens our republic. As the president, I've often found myself both praised and sometimes criticized, and sometimes in the same newspaper, in different days. One day I read in the headline that I said Tinubu's cost big in the economy and Nigerian economy is expanding. The very next day, the same newspaper turned to another page and saw the backline. I encountered another headline: Nigeria's economy falters as Tinubu loses grip. I didn't know Segun Adeniyi will be here tonight. His last back page on security. I see you have a copy on my desk. Very rich outline. Thank you very much for keeping us very well. I read it all. And one person that is not here, that I read recently at the back page of Guardian, was Lanre Babalola. He was talking on zero road, no electricity. You are alternating generators and all of that. We will be there. You can blow hot and cold within 24 hours. However, you can be rest assured that our economy is doing well. Tunnel, the dark tunnel of uncertainty. We have all the politicians. They must complain of hunger. But next time I bring you to this hall, I won't put you on those corners where you can serve yourself a good meal. We will go there together. I have learned to respect the scrutiny and questions, even as I ask the media to always do its own work. You must do your own work. Provide context and help citizens understand not just what has changed, but to where we are headed. We live in an era where misinformation can travel faster than the facts. The media must choose fact over falsehood, substance over sensation, and credibility over clickbait. Our country depends on professional journalists who separate fact from fiction and truth from speculation. In a world where anyone with a smartphone can claim to be a journalist, the standard of professionalism, accuracy, and integrity must never be compromised. Freedom of expression is not freedom to defame. Freedom of the press is not freedom to mislead. Public trust is earned through fairness, accuracy, and responsibility. Nigeria has enacted laws, including the Cyber Crimes Act, to protect citizens from malicious falsehood, cyber stalking, identity theft, and other digital abuses. These laws are not meant to weaken the press freedom we preach, but to protect our citizens and the integrity of our information ecosystem. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, Nigeria is undergoing one of the most ambitious periods of reform in our history. The difficult but necessary steps we have taken are already yielding results. Our economy is stabilizing, no doubt about that. Public revenues are strengthening. State governments are receiving greater allocation right now. They must do your roads, they must provide water, and investors' confidence has returned to our country. Blue chips Great economies are seeking us out. Our foreign reserves have improved, rising above 50 billion US dollars, a 17-year record